Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this part. Do, 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 do. Ready, guys? Or do you want to sing more? La la la. Let's go. Continue. The music is really, really nice. So pretty. Okay, these are all the characters which we heard yesterday, origin story, right? So the lady to the left was this crazy bard lady. Okay, so let me now try with the controller. Ah yeah, so hold A to search. Searching. Active search. Advanced selection. Active search. All objects in the radius of your search are listed. Aha. It's weird. Okay, the walking I like more with a controller. It feels much more natural because you can move with the thumbsticks. So with the left thumbstick you're walking. You don't have to click anything, you just walk. And with the right thumbstick you can move your camera. And when you go up and down like this, you move just like you zoom inside. When you go back, you zoom outside. So this feels much more, at least for me, much more natural. You know, that you can also walk like around like this without clicking so much around. It's really, really nice. But I guess there are so many actions what you can do that's probably easier with a keyboard to play overall. Dare we try? So let's see. Maybe I want to talk to the sheep.
Get your dirty little paws out of my hair.
Oh.
Did you expect a needle?
Okay, but we try it. What is the inventory? Wait, huh? Move the cursor to an item or skill and press A to use it. Ah, okay. Here you can go inventory, character, skills, crafting, journal, equipment. Ah, okay. I tried it today, guys. So maybe I will play it later or tomorrow, then not with the controller. Or I will. But I just want to give it a try. And see how that goes. Are you sure you want to leave the tutorial deck? Yeah. Game saved. We have added to 2 chronicles. Uh-huh. 2 new journal updates available. What does it mean? To read a book or parchment, open your inventory with RT, select it and press A to read. Okay, select it. We have too long presumed Source as a virtuous part of the civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source Collars provided by Fredman is proving most effective. Hi Curse the Reaper, how you doing?
Empty.
Empty. Crafting panel. Select an item and press A to add it to the combine slot. Once you have more than one item, hold A to try and combine them. Aha.
What a
What?
well of knowledge this tome is.
What can we combine?
Alice is such a dear lending it to me.
Combine. Can we? Can we do something with that? Nothing? Oh. No, no, no. Also. Difficult. It's just take everything. Oh, what can I do with all this stuff? Come on. Laboratory stuff. What should I do with laboratory stuff? Bit groggy, we had to work on a balcony again. Today was good weather, so we could start the next step to finish the work. Oh, and how much could you complete? I have too much to carry.
No lesions, no trauma.
Guys, who of you did collect so many things? Huh? Wieso? Why do you collect all this crap? Eh? Who needs a grotesque jar? And who needs to have a cooking pot? A cooking pot could be useful, huh? So maybe. No? Oh, what did I do now? Oh, hold to craft. So we can craft with this one? Okay, it's like... Can I? Okay, so you can't go on the fly and change the controls. I have to play now with the controller. Okay, wait. Can we remove some stuff? Combine with. Toggle info. Latest gold value.
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
Wood chips. How can we... Actions. Also, drop item. So, we dropped the boxes. Ah. Boxes was bad. They were heavy. Okay, so guys, don't collect boxes, okay?
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
Tianlein collector, yeah. Able to remove a big part of the formwork. Shadow. Let's remove some more part of, and then adding.
My,
I hope you will complete it fast.
Stuff.
So wait. Find someone to help to remove your soul's collar. I am bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Get your bearings and go upper deck. As sorcerers, we have been arrested by the Divine Order. The prison island of Fort Joy awaits. Okay.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
You're not really nice.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Text: determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background text. Origin characters have unique origin text. Mention that there was a little accident in the cargo deck, the prisoner's dead. Lean in and whisper that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter. You pull at the thing around your neck. Demand to know why she collared you. Muse that by the room's shape you can tell you are on a Lucian class frigate, but why? Now that you're up, you'd like to bath and dine. Tell her to wink for the servants. Oh, that would be funny. Should we try that? I don't think she will like that we say that. Yes, just... You ever be a prisoner and we say, please, ring for the servants. We would like to have now our dinner and have a bath afterwards. Please. Thank you very much, Magister Zivan. I think she will go mad if we say that. I don't know. Hi, Logan. Well, I tried it, guys.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you're a long way from home, milord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Sauce. For good.
Mention there was a little accident. You pull at the thing around her neck. Demand to know why she collared you.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Sauce spells of yours? See what happens.
You recall great powers building inside you, the ones you commanded before you captured. Unleash them. She might playing a trick, don't do it.
Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
Shake your head, you're not going to do it.
My, aren't we a meek little lamb? Perhaps I needn't have collared you at all, though it does look darling on you. So let's just leave it on, shall we? Because to answer your question, what this collar does is this. It makes you unable to cast Sauce. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Mentioned there was a little accident in the cargo deck, the prisoner's dead.
Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
Lean in and whisper that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Okay, open your map. Okay, we have to go like here. Magister William. I make the voices a bit louder. It's really cool that they have so many different options for voices and everything.
No lesions, no trauma.
Tschüss.
It was bled by magic.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of blood, guys. Do you see that? Oh, yeah. But it wasn't... We did not do it. Magister Merrill.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Magister Kadok.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Avoid looking into the room. Between the lurching ship and the smell of blood, you feel a little sick. Peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Ask if you could lend a hand in investigation.
Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Ooh, you see that? We walk through the blood there, we can see our footstep. Ooh. And then, oh, you even see footsteps on the carpet. That's pretty cool. Hello, Kaiven. My dad insisted on making me look at where he scratched the car. Oh, did something go kaput, Mina? Minnie went outside and met another cat. Oh, and how did the meeting go for Minnie and the other cat?
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Ask why she's letting you so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, you could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Tell her that's the trick you haven't quite mastered.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Okay. Things happen. Tell her your price is considerably higher than that. Oh. Shiny gold coin. In a shiny gold coin for you.
Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
I want to have more. Okay, Finn. Finn is dead, guys. And he's stinky. Ooh. A lot of stinky. You can see you're up to. Keep your hands yourself. Broken source color amulet. Okay. He made his shape like this. Yeah, I do. Also. Okay, so we got now. Hot under the collar. Find someone to help remove your solar. Ach so. Troubled waters. Nee. A sorcerer lies murdered. The Magister will pay for a lead on the killer.
No doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
They're kids. Hello.
It was one of them.
My mum doesn't like elves, but I have a secret. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an elf. She'll get used to it.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
La 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 la. Oh, it was Lose, not the one which goes crazy? Oh, this one.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
What? Husband? What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play along and take her arm with a grin? That children must be mistaken. Look at the past of dirty kids and they seem well enough like brats to you. Yeah.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that's true enough. Shake her hands. Lose, you presume?
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder that happened on board.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Tell her she ought to have a look around with you. You can watch her other backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Okay.
You think me mad?
I don't know why the game is always like going out in this so far away when you're zoomed in. Also in a talk it goes like this. And that doesn't stay in this view. She's not crazy, she has a passenger inside her. Yeah.
Please,
Okay. So she's not alone.
I forgot how to sing. I did.
You look a little bit elfish. Maybe your daddy was an elf. My daddy's name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home. I'll go home soon.
Really curious how many streams you need for this game. 50?
It was one of them. I know it. Would you?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Yeah, or 50 streams? I usually stream around 2 hours per stream. Would be around 100 hours. Would that be not realistic? And if I say the other cat went away a bit, but then I fed it some treats and took Minnie inside. Hi, Satanite. Reaches out and examines your face, tugging at your ears and prodding your nose.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. Ask who you are speaking to. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin. Take your leave.
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough. It is pleasurable to meet you.
Ask what exactly he's seeking. There's a lot of knowledge in the world.
Is there? Wherever do you keep it? Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tell him about the war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. Elf? Say that memories of the past are precious to your people. At least they were until your homelands were destroyed. Scholar. Well, Cranley Hubert's work is generally seen as the authority, but you can recommend some histories of each race.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Look at him incredulously. The gods are forces of nature. They don't have a history.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Insist why he was so curious about the gods.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll have...
It's a register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Tell me you're fine. Say you've been through worse. Ask if he actually cares. Ask if he's fine. Collared like a dog and stuck in a ship, hold of a corpse and murdered on the loose. Oof. 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 I mean, this is like really a good answer actually, because it's super honest. Hallo, was, Matska? Still on a boat? Yes, yes. I mean, that's like really honest.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
So I don't go no inside there. This is a dog.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go!
Oh wait, we can talk with animals.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right...
Ask him who wants to know. Tell him your name.
The Divine Order wants to know.
Tell him your name.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy, we're trying to catch a killer here. Like I said, you aren't on the list.
Well, well. What have
Oh,
we
this is the
here?
Red Prince, okay?
A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Rumbles through the clenches jaws. What on earth is he doing? The nerve. Slap away his hand.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious.
Why?
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Yeah.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
What? Tell me you're quite a wizard in the kitchen. A true chef. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. Tell me you're not answering his damn questions. Take your leave. Yeah, we are true chef.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Most certainly. Tell him given a sheet of satin you can make your bum look like a baron. Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb and say, "These provide cool in summer." Oh yeah. I like this one.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Say you most certainly have a personal pride. You're no stranger to combs, powders and perfumes. Rubbing your chin, tell him you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. Can we take this first one? Looking for a wife? He sounds like that, Mina. I don't know what he wants. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Quantitech.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered.
Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and groom, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit.
Oh, I would not say it like that.
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
We are your slave? What? You are over the moon. Tell him, as you are over the moon, tell him you accept? Stare at him blankly? He thinks you are his what now? Tell him you're half mine to punch him in the face. What?
My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoot!
So we got now to be the slave of someone by accident?
We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying
It's
on.
a prince after all.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part
Then
where
Zuko, you played this one, the Red Prince?
You think me mad?
Mad?
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
I guess he was really a prince.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy? Tell him he ought to think twice before dressing you like a child. Ask what you are meant to be hearing. If he's a quest away and ask him what he knows about the murder on board.
The ship, of course.
Quieten and listen. And or to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over the unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. Say the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship. Remark that your shipmates are as chatty as gulls. You can barely hear over the din.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's...
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
Anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Squeak?
Aha!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
You heard it? What is supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, Only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Okay, he's really good, huh? With this sea stuff. Tell me shouldn't talk like that about such magnificent... Tell me shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard? That's why he's so excited about reaching for Joy.
No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
Hey, Red Stove.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Say nothing but look it over him before leaving. We went to fight him again inside Fort Joy.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
No one talks to me about a murder.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are
Did you
all
see
I
the
was-
body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
I don't want to taste it. Bedroll? Picked up a bedroll. Use it to rest and heal your party. Ooh. Nice. For once I picked up something really useful.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Wonder what she's doing.
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fate is she deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with dice, after she can read the future in the cow and traits as well.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. Just like you. And I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
You don't see why not. Extend your arm. Decline. You don't know where her tongue has been. Yeah. I guess it's for science, or? Then there you go.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
Stare at the ground, embarrassed. She had quite forgotten about it. Admit, wide-eyed, that's exactly right. Snap at her. She doesn't know what it in the 7 health she's talking about. Yeah. Alright.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. You may have to bite a bit deeper, though. Not every elf is as skilled in the art as I am. But anyway, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle. Carry it.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Ah. Here we have something. Hold R1 point in the direction of the equipment panel to open it. Okay. So. Equipment. Upgrade your equipment when you can. Select the slot and press A to view suitable gear in your inventory. Okay. Can we go outside?
The hatch is blocked. I need to find another way.
Oh, okay, we can't. Oh. Hey, wait.
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Admire the sheep's wool and ask if you might take a bit.
Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days.
Okay. I thought maybe the sheep can tell us something about the murder. So far we did not get any information about any murder, or?
Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Move closer to him? Noble, he dares beckon you like a common servant. Sniff and pretend not to notice him.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of murder. This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around. Take your leave.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of subordinate. Did you still curse about the murder?
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Okay.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ask Ifan if he knows anything about where you are headed for Joy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Okay. So, I guess we go to Fort Joy, and everything is bad.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I find that one acquaintance you are not eager to make. If you'd like to meet Alexander, you show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, elf. What's your name?
It's a secret.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Say that it's her? Gil? Say that it's Gil.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen course dinners, and I don't intend to do away with it.
Okay. I guess he believed us that we are called Gil.
Maybe that has the Magister's more concern than your...
Okay, did I miss anyone?
What are you getting saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about swords?
My god, they're talking so much, huh? Talk to him, I talk to the kids.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest.
keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Windigo? Hello, Hopnops, how are you doing?
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
What?
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Maybe the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell a woman you stand by her. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by there are others whose life must end. Say yes, sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
The games you used to play, you completed both? And did you like them?
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh. Yeah.
What's happened?
What happened? What did I do? Press to enable all these tooltips. Okay. Fire? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Run away? Oh, and water comes inside. Not bad. Also, and the PC versions before them? I prefer the PC ones. Yeah, I play on PC. Yesterday I played with my keyboard and mouse. Today I tried a game with the controller. Just to see the difference and then decide what I prefer to play. Oh, not the plate. Give me the bread. Bread. And then... I hope I have enough time. Ham. And fish. Ooh! Hoo-hoo-hoo! The important thing is the magic in your soul, not the wand itself. Just keep telling yourself that. Improve when wand. And then we have a bow. My first bow. Knock, focus, aim. Repeat. And remember, repetition leads to mastery. Trick with a string. Knock for... Okay. Okay. We have now a bow. Equipment. Is this not equipment? Inventory? Oh, did I now toss it out? Or what did I do? Remember highlighting the things you can loot? Ach so. Yeah, that is a bit weird. You have to hold A to like this. So it seems to be like that. And then you can go this way. Then you just get the stuff. So broken source collar. I play with the keyboard with the controller at the moment. As you can see, by the controls and everything. And I just said, I tried today to play the game with the controller and see the difference. You know, what I like better. Kill them all, take anything that's not nailed down, then fray up the nails and take the rest. The theme of the first game was distributed to the attendees of Discord. Also, everyone is dead. You can loot their bodies. Yeah. Now I usually play most of my games with controller. Oh. I took the flower pot. Yeah. Who wants the flower pot, guys? I can offer one. If you're interested, there you go. A flower pot. Just maybe to read. Requisition Sorcerer Hold. Pumpkin seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower flower, and turnips and cabbages. Okay. Oh, okay, the same. Oh. Okay, was it, by the way, guys, was it supposed to happen? That this lady is like making everyone kaput?
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Hold your head to his chest, listening for a heartbeat.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Okay. And now? Should we not help him?
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and...
Good night, Phoenix. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Okay, here we have the Red Prince. Oh, she's dead.
Oh! What happened? Must have been the turnips.
Grab a nearby cup and throw some water in his face.
Water? Wine, for goodness sake! Oh!
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
This guy. I find him funny.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
Shake him to try and wake him up.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucian. Lucian.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Take her by the hand and tell her to get up.
Her hand lies limp in yours. She's too weak to stand.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Okay. You don't like the lizard? Chunk of flesh. Found limb. Elves can eat limbs to experience the memories of the person that limb once belonged to. Oh, we got a cap. Ha! Now we look good, huh? No? Are we looking fancy? We are pretty. Poetry book. We are pretty. So pretty. Eat.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn.
Okay, we are Finn, guys.
Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him.
Him?
A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
You learned a new skill. Open the skill book to check it out or cast it from your hotbar. Why did I learn something new? You can recap all tutorial messages by going to the tutorial section in your journal. Okay. That's good. What did I learn? Here, this one. Gain 2 action points immediately, but lose 2 action points next turn. Any action points over your maximum are lost. Not memorized, can only be cast in combat. Okay. You can learn skills by eating parts of people. Oh, that's handy. So just remember, when we meet someone, we can say, "Hey you! How are you doing? Can I have your arm, please? Or your finger? It can just be a little bit of your body. I don't need much. Please. It would be really nice of you." Or we just go over and cut off random parts.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Body parts are already dismembered. Can you find them? All this loot? Yeah, I'm terrible with looting. Do we have a bedroll already? Do we talk to her? Talk to him? I try now not to collect again all the... all of the... What? 126 gold? What? Yeah. That's a lot of money. Oh, wait, he's dead. Aha, got a key. Where is he? This dude is missing. The kids are also missing.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
Call out to her. Wake up!
She doesn't stir.
Yeah. Okay, I tried, guys. I go further with my mighty bow and fancy helm. Okay. Okay. Cupboard? What's there inside? What? Oh no! No, I'm burning! No! Oh my god, I'm burning! Stop it! Oh, water! We need water! Oh my god. Water! I'm burning! Oh my god. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! You know? I always manage to burn myself. I don't even know how that's working. Can we open this one? Pictures? Yep. Examine. So. Didn't we get a key? Look at the healing skills. Oh. What did I do? Well. First aid. Heals target for 8 vitality. Cures crippled, knocked down, blind, silence, bleeding, burning. Ah. Okay, so our spell also heals burning. Okay. Now find out what it opens. Now I thought we opened this door here. It doesn't look like that. Can you destroy the door? I don't know. Can we destroy the door? I'm again burning? Actions, attack. Oh. So I can attack the door, but I think it would take a long time. The door has 428 HP. I do 1 damage, I believe. Can I not? Nah, a bit more. It would take a bit of time. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Key to stern room. What is this? What is stern? Stern room. This one here?
The hatch is blocked. I need to find another way.
Okay, so we can't go this way. But good idea with destroying. That's a good idea actually. Not good because we are weak, but the idea was not bad. It would be could be an option, yes. Okay, wait. We are here. We have to go there. Hello?
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shout to the dog, it has to get out of here. The ship is going to sink. Call out to the hound and ask him what's the matter.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge. It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Ask Dov if its job isn't to hunt sorcerers. Tell it to go find the one who did this. The ship isn't going to last much longer. Decide it's best to put the dog out of his misery. Tell the dog you're not the one who did this. You stop it if you could.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Oh. I didn't want to lie down. He doesn't want to talk with me anymore.
Before this thing snaps into splinters!
Short stick and gold. More gold.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards!
And what's attack mode? Press and move your cursor to the door, then attack it with A. Understood. Also, this one we can attack. A perfectly ordinary arrowhead. Gloves, nice. Decaying touch scroll. Deal physical damage to a target character. Sets decay so the target will take physical damage from healing spells and potions. Okay. We found a magic scroll. With it you can cast spells you haven't yet learned. Okay. Press right to open your hotbar. Move the cursor to an empty slot and press X. So press X. Okay, now. Item? But we have it already there.
The gods. By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
Motion to the destruction around you. What's going on here? What has he seen? Finger your collar. You can help him if you can get this stupid device of you. Draw your weapon and be done with him. Thank you for the follow. Throw stick? Oh, do you think the dog would like that? Motion to destruction around you. What's going on here?
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
Strength persuasion? That's right. Also, intelligence. Tell him there's no mutiny. He almost died at the woman's hands.
Your lies end here.
Oh yeah. Press. Move the cursor to empty slot. Press X. What should I do? Also. Wait, you can. Okay, this time I had to put it on myself, the buff, right? So and then can I shoot that one? Target is too far. Oh, did I miss? Did I miss it? Do. Okay, what should we do? Flesh sacrifice. Gain 1 action point immediately. Achso, I thought we can eat them. Heals target. Achso. Okay, can I just shoot them? Attack. Attack. Okay. Attack. Achso, we can't. The highlight needs to turn pink so you know that it... Ah, okay, thank you, Kitty. Hallo, Azulai. Okay. Nothing to loot? I would like to have your hands and fingers. Because then we can learn stuff. We got now... This one here? The smeared ink makes the journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. So you wanted to... Short stick. Nee, I didn't want to craft. Actions. Throw item. He did not react. CP. I tried. I tossed it. Resurrect a dead ally to 20% of their vitality education. Okay, that's nice. Ripped painting. Weiter. Bust of Alexander. Globe.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
It's not flat. This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy. But someone has inked an angry black line from the top left to the bottom right. My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we're near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've headed Alexander's orders, just as you said I should. But I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us? As we rip children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel so cold, inside and out. Of one thing I'm certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Wicks. The action points, you can use it in one round. There are shown green dots. Also, hovering over the skills shows you how many IP you need to use to skill. Okay. So viel Loot. So viel Loot. I don't want to run to the fire again. I'm a bit more careful now.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
Oh. Okay, but I'm burning. We are burning. Okay, now I can go through this one. Now we have to heal. Got a key and a letter and some trousers. Equipment. We have already. So here we can see our weapon. Ah, 5 to 6. Ah, okay. How much do we have now? 5 to 6. Okay.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Oh, is it the guy who was reading the book earlier? There's something familiar about the way he holds the book. Keep whatever is close at the hand and move to attack the undead monster. Askir shouldn't be doing the same. The ship is going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it, the elf. He's the elf that was reading the book.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That seems quite sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Yeah, he's really busy. Did some of you play the skeleton guy? The influence of Terry Pratchett on the writers is really obvious in this bit. I did not read Terry Pratchett. Yes? So you played 2 times, Zuko? The prince and the skeleton? Hey, the prince and the skeleton. Okay.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Will we die if I open the door?
It doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
What's that?
Death fog! I need to get out of here! Now!
Who is shouting? Oh. I just closed the eyes, the door, okay? Your elf Ach so, my elf shouted. Ach so. I thought someone needs help. I did not know that we are shouting like we should go away. Whoops. Ach so. Okay.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick!
That's where we started, okay. Death fog not good for you? If you're not a skeleton, hence the name. Okay, okay. So. Like these books too? Yeah, the prince and the skeleton, okay. Game saved. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! There was something big. Find someone to help to move your source color. Okay, I did not find anyone. Move to. Ah, but this time it worked. What are they? They look a bit ugh. As we can make. So. Make clear mind. And then we can. Do we heal ourselves? Oh. Hey Tom Tom, how are you doing? Got XP? Oh, I hope it does not kill me. Oh! Oh! That was... Oh! That was mean. I need to heal myself. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Just saw here's everywhere this octopus. Look at this octopus arm. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm slowed. Burning. Fire. Oh. It would be good to be a skeleton, or with a skeleton we would not burn. Did someone of you try to play a skeleton? Oh, I'm burning. I'm burning. But I can't go up there, or? Okay, they're tot. Here's everything really broken. Can we? Undead can heal from poison and immune to deathlock. Everything else is the same as for living. Ah, so they also burn from fire? So can I? I wanted to try something. No, I didn't want to craft. Can we? Actions. Actions? Bow item. Can I toss it there? Aha! Do. Ah, we are so good, guys. Huracan! Buenos noches! Thank you so much for 29 months of support and the 29-month streak. Welcome back to the family. Enjoy the emotes. Soon you will be ancient and wise also. Thank you so much. In case you don't know, you can claim. What can I claim? What game is it toxic? Enemies around you receive air damage. I made it wrong. Oh no! The game 13? Ah so! Okay, what kind of game is that? The game 13? Just don't use the oil barrels? Yeah, that would be not so smart.
That means there's still a chance.
Ah, okay. You should be safe. Maybe safe before we go there, or?
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Call the dwarf a yellow-bellied coward. You return to lower deck and check for survivors. The ship trembles beneath your feet, but the kid's right. Say you will go back to the lower deck and look for survivors. Tell the kid Gil is right. You just came from the lower deck, you're not going back down now. Reach for the release mechanism, forget the others, you just want off this bloody ship.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us here. Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
The Magister lies on the floor.
And so the Magister we will not rescue. We just let her there. Oh.
Wait!
Move to closer to him, please let him press. Wait, make first. Make first this one. Peace of mind. Can you hear her? Ach so. Oh, yeah, that we can try. I don't know. Ah, so they're all now awakened.
Let the games begin.
Ah, she's strong, huh?
They who are about to triumph.
Red Prince uses Fortify. Red Prince is making backsteps.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
Oh, she's running through fire? Okay.
Worse.
Wow, he can toss stones? Okay. So they're all going outside.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
Look around for some way to help her.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Take the cloth and hold it tight to the wound to try and stem the bleeding.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Hold the cloth tighter to the wound. Unravel the blood-red cloth and wrap it snugly around the neck like a tourniquet. Slit her throat. Oh. Unravel the blood-red cloth and wrap it snugly around the neck like a tourniquet.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Continue to hold the cloth to the wound. Take Siwan's hand and try to help her stand.
Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
The ship apart.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems something wanted me alive.
Okay, so we survived, guys. That was the Tory ship. Welcome to Tory Island. Oha, okay. He's one put the collar on, just saying. Yeah, but still, I mean, you know, just because she's mean, we definitely have to be the same, right? We can be also a nice person. So. Finally completed half of the tutorial. Yeah! Why does this press right to your hotbar, move the cursor to an empty slot and press X? Why does he always take that? Bleeding combat allows you to escape. You also can quickly travel between I can't read what is written there because of this other stuff. But he tells me all the time. It all the time says something with go to empty spot. I don't have an empty spot. The tutorial. Okay, wait. Hotbar assignment. Press Y to open your hotbar, move the cursor to an empty slot and press X. Maybe I will try that now. So wait. Press Y and then press X. And then item. Oh, is it now happy? I hope the game is now happy. I made what it told me. I made what it said. So, and journal. Tutorial. Waypoints. You discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoints. What is a waypoint? How can I see that? Okay, it's still there. Oh, no, no, no. I did not want to do that. Doesn't want to go away. See, I can't say understood. Just like bugged. Doesn't want to go away. Ah, okay. You're doing great. I think I only took an hour less or so for the ship. Oh, was I so slow? Why did you be so fast with the ship? I mean, there were so many things to talk, or? Try sneaking around by pressing her. If you put your spot and combat will be start. Okay. Oh! Lol. Oh, I forgot they had it in the first part already. That you can hide in this barrel. And no one sees me. No one. Good night, Petite. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Thank you very much for joining. And thank you so much again for your kindness. The game is really, really pretty, oh? Ancient statue of Brachus Rex.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Is there any connection between Divinity 1 and 2?
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves.
Tell the kid to keep to himself. Ask him why not. What has he heard about your kind?
Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet.
Chuckle, tell him he's heard mostly wrong. Never eat a pet and you only eat a person if they asked you. Smile, you know your kind are considered cannibals, but you didn't know illiterate and had joined the list. Chant an Elvish children's song about foolish human who tried to fight the sea.
The child's eyes grow wide.
People ask you to eat them?
Not. It's how elves share memories.
Really? Neat. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Say you must be or you wouldn't be here. Ask if he thinks you look like a sorcerer. Not you are, and by the looks of the collar around his neck, so he is he.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Tell him they may be well wrong and crazy. Ask the child why he's out here alone. Tell the child he should run along. It's isn't safe out here.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
Ask him if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
It isn't safe out
But
here.
he didn't die.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Say you survived a Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Okay. All of this game is like 800 years after Divinity Original Sin. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I played Divinity. I really liked it. A lot. I played like over 200 hours, but I don't remember anything besides of that it was great and I liked it.
It's broken.
Oh, again, I took a flower pot. Stories aren't strictly directly related and there's a big time gap. The statue was a boss from Divinity? Yeah, I was wondering if that's something connected. Brachus Rex.
This statue must be 1,000 years old.
Can I see how it's looking like?
How much longer it'll last.
Was he? I think I know. Maybe I maybe remember him. But when I said now the boss in a building, then this will be the best description ever. I'm like that with the first game from way back then. Most remember abusing teleport stones. I just remember I liked it a lot. I liked it so much that I, wanted to back this game on Kickstarter. Because I found it so impressive. So what I can tell you now from the controls, what I like with the controller better is the movement. You know, they can just like walk in like any RPG, like this. And that you can zoom so nice out and go left and right. So this controls is really, really nice. The other controls are also okay-ish, I would say. For, this game has so many buttons. This is really not easy to make it work with a controller. But since they released the game also for consoles, I mean, they have to make something. And at least my friend did not complain about it and they completed the game. But I think tomorrow then we try to play it again with keyboard and mouse. But yes, this stuff here, walking like this is really, really nice. Just feels like an RPG when you just walk, Just that they can't really watch straight. You look more on the ground. Can I change that point of view? Nee. Can't change that. Oh. There are some enemies, I see. Okay. Since it's anyway 11, we'll now save and continue tomorrow. Fort Joy Beach. 3 hours in the game and still in the tutorial. Ay. Okay. There you go. Yeah, but we did some progress. I mean, we burned ourselves. We destroyed the ship. We survived. So I would say it's not bad. It's not bad for a start of adventure. And we did not die. So let me see what we're hosting. And then we continue tomorrow. We ate human flesh, that's also right, yes. We got some memories by eating some I think it was an arm, or did we eat an arm? It was a good check of burning ourselves, yeah, most important, right? We have to know if it's working. So my friends, thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, hanging out, and for all your love and support. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, we continue this week with Divinity. And let's see how it goes. There's a lot to learn and a lot to explore. And a lot to steal. And die probably also. so thank you so much, my friends. Have a good night, Hobnobs. Good night, Satanite. Good night, Sifin Tamil. Good night, Kili. Good night, Quantatech. Sweet dreams, Phoenix. Good night, Alien. Good night, Futsi Louie. Good night, Kirsty Reaper. Good night, TomTom. Sweet dreams, Black Zero. Good night, Toxic. Good night, Azulai. Good night, Logan and Hexe Mini Hexe. Good night, everyone. Good night, Orakan. Thank you so much, my friends. Sweet dreams, Mena, to you and also the cats and your whole family. Good night, my friends. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Poodles.